What is going on, my crypto friends? We're back at it again, the NFT game grind. That is what we do here on Wednesdays. We grind my favorite NFT games. We just jump into it. This is a hands-on experience. Some of the other stuff. If you're wanting to learn about NFT games or you have some a little bit more of a fun interactive show, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow on Thursdays for the Secret Agent Stache show. Today we're grinding Splinterlands. We're going to be talking about our guild and grinding on that guild, man. So that's what we do here. We're just going to jump into gameplay and not even mess around. So let's go do that. All right, here we are, Splinterlands, doing it like we always do every Wednesday. If you guys are new, definitely let me know in the chat, and I can try and talk a little bit more about what I'm doing as I'm doing it, so you guys can learn too. But if you're not a newbie, no worries. You can just follow along and post questions in chat when you have them. All right, so here we go. Our guild recap. Our guild, the Secret Stachers. Stache that SPS, friends. We've been building the guild here, and it's been going really well over the last couple of weeks. What we're doing right now is we're kind of in our building. We're in the build-up period. So I'm trying to find guild members for this top-tier guild so we can really push to be in the top rankings of the guilds in Splinterlands. And you guys can see, if you've been following the stream here every Wednesday, like you should be, especially if you're in the guild, you should be following here. We're ranked number 222 now. We were just like 400 something a couple weeks ago. So we've improved our guild ranking quite a bit. But we have a new season here. Now it's time to grind away, and what we're working towards is getting our arena here to level 1. So you can see we're at 7,000 of 10,000. So we're very close to our DEC limit here, and I would love for you guys to contribute and continue to contribute. If you're a part of the guild, please make sure you're contributing DEC. I don't want to have to kick people because they just didn't contribute a few DEC that they've earned. So we can get this guild and this arena up to level 1. The reason why we want to do this is so we can get into brawls. Right now, we can't do any brawls. As you can see, we go here like arena needed. We don't have it. You must have at least level 1 arena to participate in brawls, and we don't have that right now. So we'd love to be, and that's kind of like the focus of what we're trying to do here. So we have our hall at level 2, which is great, and we got some more contributions to going towards level 3. People are I don't know. I'm not really sure what is up with the quest thing. I see a couple of people have contributed quests here over the last couple of hours, but I'm not really exactly sure why this is. If we've hit like some sort of cap or something like that when it comes down to the quests for our level of haul. But it's a little convoluted of exactly how you get this requirement and you can level this up. But continue to do your daily quests, and we're gonna keep grinding on that too. But the arena is what we're focusing on. Now, if we look at our members and what we have going on right now, you can see everyone ranking here. We are going to have to look at who is going to be kicked out this week because these are people who have not contributed and DEC, and they don't have their ranking up. So we're going to have to definitely look at, looks like Chrisix is not going to make it. I know we're really early into the season, but you should probably have played a couple more matches in this right now, and he's only contributed 20 DEC. And then same thing with Snurp. Snurp is a new member to the guild, but it looks like he hasn't really been keeping up with his rating there, and has contributed no DEC thus far. So I'm not. So I like once again, these are people that we're gonna have to boot, and so we can get some new people in that actually want to be here every Wednesday, watching the stream, and want to be continuing to play Splinterlands and keep their rating up every season. You can see some of these ones that we've seen here: Rude Mom, Lil Shanesy, Archibald, Casper Stuck, Sage Maker, Recook, Kraken Jr. All these guys have been consistently keeping their ratings up, and all of them have contributed at least 300 or 400 DEC here. So that's what we're looking for people who are going to be long-term members of this guild. So my apologies, Chris X. I want you to be part of the guild, but we're gonna have to remove you for now. You can definitely reapply, and it'll still show that you've contributed a little DEC, so that'll give you priority for getting back into the guild. But we're gonna have to give you a boot because you have not kept it up. And same thing with Snurp. I'm gonna have to give you the boot here. Looking at a couple other ones here, we haven't set a hard limit on how much DEC you need to contribute. I'm going to contribute. I'm going to continue to contribute, but not enough high level to contribute 100 to DC. Yeah, I understand, guys. Didn't Snurp have the highest season rating? Yeah, Snurp did last season, but he also didn't contribute DEC. Now it's a combination of both things. It's not just having the highest rating for the entire season. We're reevaluating this every week to see who's being consistent, right? It's not just how well you did in one season. You have to contribute DEC and also be consistent and be playing every season and keeping your rating up there. If we're already a couple days into the season now, and he's the lowest on the totem pole and had contributed no DEC, so. Struggling to get DEC, idea how to improve. Playing lots of matches and winning. That's one of the best strategies. Obviously, too, renting cards. So if you have extra cards that you get that you've purchased or that you've gotten through like getting rewards, like quest rewards or rewards from your season, then that's another really good one to do. So blockchain AF, man, what's going on? Good to see you over on Twitch, buddy. Yeah, every level you gain in the hall will allow you to level Loge 1 level. Yeah, I'm definitely aware of that, Blake. I just don't know. I guess maybe we have to get to level 3 to be able to get to the next level of. I think we might have maxed out our quest, is basically what you're saying, and we need to get to our hall level 3 before we can get to build Loge to level 3. So that makes sense. Blue Fox. Glad to see you over there, man. Glad to see you over there. So yeah, those two are out. Ernest and ANK 2020, man, you guys got to get those ratings up here. You both contributed. Ernest, you've contributed a good amount of DDC and Quest, and same with the ANK. So we're not going to boot you today. But Showstopper, definitely, if you're watching, get your DEC contributions up here and keep grinding because we want to be able to get up here. If you guys aren't keeping up with me, then man, you guys are falling behind for sure, because I don't play that much. I try and play as much as I can, get my daily quest in, right, at least. But there's definitely people, like you guys can see, we have a lot of people who want to be involved in this, and yeah, let's see who's online right now. So also too, I only see 1, 2, 3, 4 people online from our guild. We have 15 members in our guild, 13 now, but would love to see you guys online. That's going to be another factor too. Every time I look here and I'm online and I'm playing or I'm on stream and I see these people here, these are people who I know, like, hey, I want to keep them around because they're on the live stream, they're watching, they're playing during the time I'm here playing, and then they're playing when I'm out. So I know that they're being consistent. Consistency is key to stay on this team. So let's go look at members, and we have a ton of join requests, and let's see who is ripe to be joining right now. Because we got 2 open slots that we want to get to some good players here that have already been grinding here on the season. So let's see, we got a 1300. Anybody meet that? We got a 1200, anything over 1300. Let's look and see. And we're also looking at the DEC. So if you were a previous person who was in the guild, I'll look to see that too. So if you were already in, and then you've now got your rank back up and you want to join back in, you can submit a new request. Mr. Cuddles is also looking pretty ripe there. Then that will give you priority. So seeing a lot of zeros and things like this too, and so and the crazy thing too is that when I decline your quest, it goes to like blocked members. So I am going back into the blocked members on my time off, and I'm looking at people who have gotten their ratings up that I might want to unblock and want to come back and join the guild. So keep that in consideration too. So it looks like we're going to accept Mr. Cuddles. So welcome to the game, Mr. Cuddles. Welcome to the guild, the Stash Club, the Secret Stashers. So we've let Mr. Cuddles in, and then Novio too. It looks like you're coming in too as well, man. Hopefully you guys contribute some DEC and keep those ratings up here and be consistent. Welcome to the guild. Everyone welcome them to the guild as well. And let's do this. Like I said, we want to try and get to brawl status, but we need to have people who are consistent in the guild. So we're at 15 to 16 members. Perfect. People can still apply. We will lock this up. Like I said, eventually we're going to lock this up where we have the same people there. And like I said, I've seen a lot of our top players be very consistent in their seasons and in their contributions to DEC. So keep that up, guys, so we can get to that brawl. And we can keep improving our buildings, like our hall and our lodge and our arena. And then we're going to start working on things like barracks too, because this is going to be important for the brawls. What are the perks of joining a guild? So one of the perks of joining a guild in particular is you get more DEC. So right now you get a plus 2% bonus for being in the guild, because our lodge is at level 2, so you get 2%. So on every match you're getting a bonus of 2% DEC as well. You also get discounts and things like that too. So there's quite a bit of advantage to doing that. Also, you get access to things like brawls, which is what we're working towards, which are pretty cool, and it's a whole new ball game when it comes to brawls. As well. And so then we're also going to start running tournaments and doing some cool things like that. So yeah, so getting discounts on packs, and then getting bonuses on your actual DEC that you're earning. So you're earning more in-game currency. You're earning more money every game you play. That's the advantage. Is this game better than Gods Unchained? This game is a lot different than Gods Unchained, you guys. I've played both since the beginning. So I was in the Gods Unchained beta, and I started playing this game right after the beta set came out in alpha. That's when I started collecting in Splinterlands. They're completely different games. Justin Sane said he sent a request and he was declined. Yeah, you can totally send another request. Let me go look and check there, Justin Sane. Because, like I said, the way that it works is that once I decline a join request, you go to like a blocked thing, so which means you can't join anymore, which is kind of weird. I wish they had like a block and then also just decline, so then you could apply again. But if I'm going down through here and I don't see that your rating is up in the higher tiers, then you probably don't have, you got to be probably at least 1,000 at this point to get into the guild and keep it up to 1,000. So you can see most of the people I've declined here are not playing. They have 0 rating right now. There's a few people that may be able to be unblocked, but there's nobody close to that 1,000 tier level that I should unblock them here. So until you get, so if I declined a request and now you're on this decline sheet, you need to get to 1,000 for me to come look at you guys again, and we'll look at this every time as well. But all right, let's go jump into battling. That's what we want to do. We want to battle. And so yeah, yesterday I didn't get my quest done very early in the day. Usually I try and do it in the morning time before I start working things, but I did not get it going today. You guys can see, like, I'm a mess, guys. I'm a mess today, man. I don't even have my stash done up. I have all natural stash going today. Blockchain AF. Yeah, let me see. I don't blockchain. I don't know if let me see, man. Let me see if I don't think I saw you in there. I don't think I saw blockchain AF in this list. Oh yeah, here you are. All right, so look, I'll remove the block from joining, but you got to get up to like the 1,000 ranking, man. You got to get your ranking up higher, because there's people in the 1,000+ rankings that are already waiting in the join list, and so I can't put you ahead of them, and we have to prioritize people who are going to do well. And so if I see you doing well, yeah, definitely, like I said, and then being consistent, being here on the live stream, being consistent and playing, every season, getting your daily quest done, contributing DEC, those are the important things, so definitely keep that in mind as far as how to get into this guild. But that's great. Justin saying, yeah, dude, if you play every day, bro, I definitely want you in the guild. I want you in the guild, but you just get that rating up, man. And then next Wednesday, be on the stream. And if you have your rating above 1,000, there'll be a spot for you for sure. We'll switch someone out because I know you already. You've already been on my streams. You're a contributing member for a long time. So as long as you can be consistent, keeping your rating up and contribute some DEC, you'll be in next time, man. All right, battle. So no daily quests that we're going after today, because like I said, I completed my daily quest a little bit too soon. So no neutrals and no buffs from summoners. Wow, that's rough. So with this, when we have no buffs from summoners, having one of these summoners that is like a 2 mana, especially when it's a low thing like here, is like clutch, man. I only have one summoner that's a 2 mana summoner, so I'm gonna go with that. And then I gotta go with a small team for this. So Spineback Turtle is always one of my favorites to go for a small team, and I wish I had him leveled up so he had his he could get his thorns, but not gonna be able to do it this time. So we gotta go small. We gotta go small here, and we don't have a ton of option here in this water splinter. Let's see. So I think we definitely need to go Pirate Captain, and then Oof, no, that's not gonna work. Sometimes I just try and go for it. I'm like, go for it. No, that's not gonna work. I mean, we could switch out the Saber Shark for Pirate Archer. I think we want to keep the Crustacean Crab in there. So I think let's change out the Shark for the Archer. And then of course, we gotta. Oh no, we can't use our neutral. So there's no chicken available. All right, let's see how this goes. I have trouble with these smaller lineups for sure. Blake says he joined, but he's an officer in the guild, and you're quite a bit farther than he goes. Hey, that's good, man. I'm glad to hear, Blake, dude. I'm glad to hear you guys are grinding. What's the name of your guild, man? Toss it in chat so I can check you guys out. I need some inspiration. We're just getting started. This guild, we only started this guild like 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, so it's only been up for 3 weeks. I think we're doing pretty good for only being around for 4 weeks. But you let me know, man. Since you're more experienced, I'd love to hear from your experience, Blake. So let me know, bud. I'd love to hear what guild you're in and any kind of tips you have for doing and running a guild, because this is the first time I've done it in Splinterlands. So, all right, let's we're gonna play through this one and just see how it goes here. I think I might. We'll see. I may or may not have this one. I got the heals, but they got some good backline. Yeah, I don't. Maybe not, man. I don't know. Not with what's going on. I don't think I have this. I should have gone a little bit. Could have gone death, but I did not. And not going to take this one. Gamer in Radius, good to see you in chat, man. Thanks for joining. I've been getting, and I'm not gonna lie, man. I've been getting kind of crushed lately. Like, I've gotten up to over 1,000, but man, I've been having a lot of trouble. No melee monsters. All monsters have enrage, so no melee. All right. For something like that, I mean, at this, I'm probably gonna want to go with Jotun and do a fire one here, a fire splinter, because with 99 mana cap, you want to go huge, right? You want to get all the big guys in, and but we don't have, but there's not a lot of option here, because there's no melee, so it's a harder thing to be able to do. But let's look at what might make sense here. So we could go with something like Peaceful Giant in the front or Gelatinous Cube. Maybe Gelatinous Cube makes sense, but Peaceful Giant has more. He gets a +1 health, so that's cool. Hey, thanks for the dono, man. Appreciate it. Ooh, much love. Just Insane, just dropping it like it's hot, man. I really appreciate the donos, man. That really makes my day, man. I'm not gonna lie. This is a dono train, is what it's called. Get on that dono train. Okay, so let's try Peaceful Giant in the front and see how that goes, actually. And then we're going to stack the deck with some higher level guys here, as much as we can get. I'm gonna have to put him in the back. And then let's look here. Goose Lover, dude, get on that dono train. Good job, man. Thank you guys. We don't get a dono train very often like that, but I love it, man, when we get that going. All right, so now looking at this, we need to get some good high level, and we don't have a lot of time here, so I think we're gonna go boom. Boom. And boom. That's gonna have to work. Wanted to go with a lot of range, obviously, because of Jotun's ability there, but had to have a little bit of magic. So he went with Gelatinous Cube. So I was like, I don't know, man. We'll see how it goes. I want to see how this one goes too. Usually I'll skip to the results so we can just do matches quicker. But this will be interesting with Enrage and everything going on. So. All right, we got that cube done, so that's good. Oh yeah, we're gonna eat through this guy, no problem. Well, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see, actually. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. I was worried for a second there. I was like, wait, hold on. See, having the Naga Fire Wizard there was clutch, I think, for sure, to keep everyone at bay, so I could keep my archers behind safe enemy lines. Yeah, getting enough cards to get to the higher tiers is not easy, guys. You know, that's what I'm saying. We want to get get Pyromancer. Yeah, that's one of the ones I don't have. None free. I need to get. So I've been definitely upgrading my cards and trying to you know, if you guys look, let's go look at the cards here. So if we look at all cards, you know, and everything is not alpha. So I've definitely been trying to push to get a few more, like flesh out my set here a little bit more. So there's a couple I'm still missing from the not legendaries, right? So there's obviously a bunch of legendaries I'm missing, and that's kind of always the harder part. But Pyromancer would be a good one, yeah. I could probably go grab that on Peak Monsters. Let's go look what it is real quick. Pyromancer, yeah. I mean, that's one I should have already picked up. Oh, is it Pyromaniac? No, it's Pyromancer. I have Pyromaniac. So I have Pyromaniac, and I just don't have Pyromancer. That's one I should definitely pick up right now. See, I was trying to pick up all the lower price cards here, so I could you know, just kind of flesh out the rest of my set, so I had at least one of every one of the cards, even if they're only level 1. You know, for like a level 2. I don't know what you're going to get at level 2. Like, you're not really getting much else. You're getting 1 more health at level 2. So really you want to get to like a level 4 card. And so let me see what those look like. A level 4 is $800. So yeah, we're not going to be doing a level 4. But we can grab this guy real quick. This is, and look, this you can see how quick it is to like buy things here on Peak Monster. This gets me in trouble sometimes. When I go and buy things on Peak Monster, man, it's so easy to like go to this website and check things out, and then come back here and boom, now I got it. But obviously I'm still missing a lot of the legendary cards for each of one of the sets, but you know, definitely have tried to flesh out a little bit. Now you can see that they're showing all the brawls, the Gladius cards. So these are the ones that are brawl exclusive cards. So that's why we want to get to that point, guys, so we can start getting our brawl cards and getting brawl chests and get access to that. If you guys want to play in brawls, that's why it's important to get that arena up and running. So Pyromancer secured there. Thanks, none free. Thanks, man. All right, going back in, playing, and let me know if you guys have questions about Splinterlands. I am checking chat, and would love to hear your experience in Splinterlands, and particularly if you already are in a guild or run a guild or have experience with a guild, because we're trying to build ours up to be one of the best ones in the game, and I think we can. All monsters have opportunity. Okay, interesting. Well, opportunity means that they can attack from any position. And so we got a big lineup then we're gonna go with then, because we got a lot of mana, and let's see if we can get all that in. Perfect, look at that. We got every large earth card in there that we could possibly get in. The only one that we might be missing would be like Sandworm here, but he already has Snipe, so wouldn't make much of a difference. I think that's really, yeah, I think that's really all we need. We're gonna put Kron in the back though. Oh wait, and we could put the chicken. So we put the chicken in there, and you know, because he's a golden card, I always want to put the chicken in because I get extra DEC if you use gold foils, right? So the chicken is like the easiest gold foil ever to put in there because he's cost 0, so if you have an extra slot, like why not put it in there, right? I don't see there's any way that we could lose this match, but we're gonna skip the results and see. Boom. Nope. I mean, come on, guys. With this lineup, there's barely anything except for this lineup that could really beat that lineup. So battling away. What are the new? When are the new packs coming out? They just did. So Dalton, that's what I'm saying. That the new packs were the brawl, the Gladius packs, and they're the brawl packs. That's why we're with our guild. We're trying to get to the point where we can, as a guild, play the brawls. Their cards are only usable for brawls, so it's only for guilds. All melee attacks have sneak, and ranged attacks may be used in the first position. All right. And this guy's been using a lot of the nature one. So let's see. Interesting. So everything has sneak, and range can be used in the first position. I like to try and mix it up a little bit, but man, I swear, like, this is still a job for the Sacred Llama Mage and the combo of Flesh Golem and Kron, and then we still got what, 5 left that we can work with here. So let's see what we got that we can do here. So I always like Earth Elemental in there. It's a low, it's a little bit low when it comes to damage, but good high health. That's one of the things I like about it. Good high health. Yeah, not a lot else with the 1s and 2s here. Maybe we go with like a brownie and a creeping ooze to kind of like to round it out a bit. So it gives us extra speed, and then give them a stat debuff. Do I have room in the guild? Nix, I do, man. If you are a very active player in Splinterlands, it's the secret Stachers. So you can go find us. I think we're ranked 222 on the guild list. We do have some room, but we're just building this guild, so we're trying to find permanent members. So every Wednesday on the live stream, we go through everybody who is in the guild and seeing if they are keeping their rating up and keeping their contributions of DEC up every week, and then we're kind of settling on people who are consistently doing that. We want consistent players that are playing every season. They're doing their daily quests. They're contributing DEC for the guild's greater purpose. So if you want to go apply there, go for it, man. But you definitely have to have at least probably over 1,000 rating right now to get into the guild. We evaluate new members every Wednesday at the beginning of the stream. Ooh, this is going to be a hard-fought match right here. This may be a hard-fought match. Let's see how this goes down, because I think that they may... I don't know. That unicorn can be really tough. That unicorn Mustang can be really tough. Took out my chicken, not the chicken. Let's see. We just got to get that unicorn down, man. Is really what it comes down to. Oh, nope. I don't think I don't know. Unless Let's see if Last Stand gets... Nope, it didn't. See, I was like, I knew that was going to be a tough lineup, man. That freaking unicorn is really hard to beat sometimes, and I'm surprised that the combo that I had did not go through. But yeah, the unicorn is a tough one to beat. And I don't know that I have that unicorn in my cards. Let me go see. I think that's one of the ones I'm missing. Yep. So that's definitely one of the cards I need to add here, because I've gotten crushed by that unicorn a couple times when I didn't think that I should have. Wait, where is he? Oh, maybe the unicorn is I'm sorry, maybe the unicorn is not. He's neutral, huh? No, I guess not. Maybe I'm just missing it. We don't need Gladius. Oh, I do have the unicorn. Yeah, I was like, okay. I thought, yeah, for a second I was like, I could have sworn I did, but I guess he's just not one I end up choosing sometimes. Explain the rationale for paying $800 for a level 4 card. Okay, so the higher the level, the greater the abilities they have, right? So you may get a card that has 2 abilities to be able to crush, and that's really, you got to be playing in gold or above for having those kind of high level cards. But they do hold their value a lot longer, because you're essentially having to burn a certain number of those same cards to get that card to that level. Interesting. All right, so we have no healing abilities, and magic attacks hit armor first. So we might want to go here. What are we going to use to tank here, though? You know, a lot of times one of my favorite tanks is a Silver Shield Paladin, but I need to get something that's going to be a little bit more tanky than that for Light Splinter here. I mean, Sacred Unicorn, you know, would be one, but there's no healing powers, so definitely not going to use that. I mean, we could go with a neutral card like Elven Defender. Or, you know, like a Goblin Mech. Let's see what happens when we go with, you know, yeah. Let's see what happens when we go with Goblin Mech, and then we have some range and stuff to back him up. Because we can do like Air Elemental and something like Highland Archer, and then we got 2 left, and that can allow us to put in the Armor Smith in. But if that Goblin Mech goes down, man, I'm screwed. All right, let's see how that works. I don't know if that's gonna work, but everyone doesn't get the same beginner cards. No, I mean there are some cards that are beginner cards, but you basically get a spell book to start off. So this game is actually pretty cheap to get started. I don't know why he ran with Haunted Spirit when he has no healing abilities. That's kind of weird. Oh, there goes my Armor Smith. He got sniped away. And then Goblin Mech's just doing what he should do. So we won that one pretty easily. But yeah, I mean, you know, everyone doesn't get the same exact beginner cards, but you know, there are beginner cards that everyone does get, so that's something you can take in consideration. But definitely building the amount of cards you have and you know, summoners is a big thing. You know, you start off with not, you know, with a small amount, and so you can probably play in bronze for a while and probably play in but to get to the silver level, like where I'm at silver, you definitely need to have some pretty decent cards. You know, playing in bronze is pretty easy. Pretty much anyone can pick up the game, start playing in bronze, start winning, earning some DEC. But you definitely have to expand your cards. And so, you know, what I do is I just go on to Peak Monsters here, and I look at like some of the cheapest cards, like where the and fill out your set, find the cheapest stuff, and just keep filling your set out. Because you never know when you're going to need a card for a particular situation. Because once you get into the silver tier, that's when you start seeing all the rules change. In bronze tier, they hardly ever change until you get to right before you're going into silver. So you know, it's pretty straightforward. But once you get into silver and above, you start getting all these multiple rule changes, like, you know, no healing and monsters are poison to start, you know. So that's pretty significant. So I think that we want to go with Llama Mage for this because we want to get as much health as possible on these guys. And then look at something like Nectar Queen to be our tank. And looking for things that have tons of health. Mustang is also a pretty good one. But he can't do much. We definitely at least want these 3 in there. And then let me see if there's another high. Oh, and then Sandworm. Oh, we're 1 over. Damn it. All right, we got to look at 8 and above, or 8 and below. All right, let's look here. What is going to give us a good advantage? Now, see, we could do something more like, you know, poison. So because of their poison, you know, you got to pick things that have high health. Otherwise, they're going to die too quickly, you know? So we want to look at things that have pretty good high health, like yeah, return. So Centauri Mage would be a pretty good one here that we can stick in here, and then that gives us 1. I guess we can go with the brownie. He's gonna die right away, but that's okay. And then of course the chicken. Add the chicken in, but swap him for Kron. There we go. What's the earning rates here on Splinterlands? So the earning rates are actually pretty good. So you're earning so there's multiple ways to earn here. So first you earn off of how many you're earning SPS every day. SPS is one of their tokens, and you're earning SPS every single day based upon the amount of cards you hold. So the more Splinterland cards you have, the more SPS you're earning every day. So that's one way. Second way is through gameplay. So you're earning DEC on every match, and DEC is a cryptocurrency that you can convert to other cryptos and cash out. And then on top of that, you're also earning your daily reward. So if you do the quests, there's daily quests that you can do every day, and you earn a chest. And in the chest could be a card that's super rare, or DEC, or potions, or something like that. So depending on what you get on the quest chests, and then also every season, you're earning season rewards. So you're earning rewards every step of the way. You're earning them every match, every day, off of your collection, and every season. And I've seen people on these season rewards and some of these quest rewards pull like $1,000 cards. So, it's not like you're, so there's consistent ways of earning, and then there's, extra ways of earning that if you're really lucky, you may be able to just like really straight crush people with those types of earnings. So, ooh, this is going to be a very hard match, hard fought match right here, guys, with this lineup against these guys, because they have a lot of backline with the magic here, with all the magics. Yeah, this is going to be rough. But he definitely has less health on some of the creatures, so hopefully that will help. But I don't know, man. It's looking pretty rough here. I don't even think Kron is going to be able to save us here in the end. Oh, maybe. We'll see. Maybe. Oh, maybe. Kron is going to hold out. Last stand. Boom. I was surprised on that one. Yeah, definitely having the entry point for this game is only $10, guys. So you can get started for just $10. That gets you your spell book. If you want to get started, I would love for you to use my code. So I'll post it here in chat for you guys if you want to get started with Splinterlands. I'd love for you to use my code. But yeah, in general, it's only $10 to get started for a spell book, but you do want to be eventually start buying cards. You can, like I said, you can get by with a spell book and the cards you get originally just to get started. But yeah, buying some new summoners and buying some new cards to be able to have things for different situations, definitely works out, especially once you get to the higher level. But I'll show you what, I'll stop here after this match and show you what earnings I was getting, from this. So see, this is a guy who has more power than I do, and he's probably got like better cards, which means he has better cards. Dang, those healing abilities, they keep removing them. And so too, the other thing is that when it comes down to like summoner level, that also has plays a big part in it too, because you may have cards that are leveled up, but then your summoner is not leveled up, and that means you can't use those leveled up versions of those cards. So you may be losing out on abilities. So that's something you always have to take in consideration too. I think we're gonna try Jotun with this and see how it goes. No, hold on. We need more ranged. We need some more ranged, Stache. This is where we can use, what was it? Not Pyromaniac, but Pyromancer. But yeah, maybe he's well, I don't see him on here. That's weird. Maybe it's just taking a while to show up in my inventory, which is weird, but that's okay. That new card that we just bought, the Pyromancer one. So we got a little bit more to play with. And then so we got 3 more. Let's just go, we're gonna go full, a lot of ranged here. And then we gotta get the chicken. Don't forget the chicken, Stache. Ooh, see, and they went with the llama mage, so this is gonna be crazy. Yeah, Cody, if you're, this is definitely a game that's pretty easy to get going. Yeah, and the great thing is they accept all kinds of cryptocurrencies. You can use Wax, you can use Hive, you can use tons of different cryptos to get started. So that's one of the really cool things too. But yeah, I mean, the thing about this is it's very different from games like Gods Unchained, where you spend a lot of time creating your deck and then there's a lot of time playing the deck. This is like, having the cards, knowing how they work, and then creating your deck on the fly. That's a pretty big thing, to do that. So all he's gonna have here is Kron here at the end, but that might be enough, guys. That might be enough. Last stand me. Might be enough to last stand me here. Oh, not enough! Boo! Pa pa pa! So just to see what a win looks like here, you can see here, like, if I can get this damn thing to show up. There it goes. So you can see here's my win streak. Because I have a couple wins in a row, I get plus 10% bonus DEC. I use 3 gold cards, so I get plus 30%. And then the guild gives me plus 2%. So, that's one of the things about being in a guild. And once you get that hall up, or that lodge up to a high level, man, you could be earning plus 5, 10% sometimes on some of these higher level lodges. So we're just battling along. No abilities for monsters. All monsters have the divine shield. Okay, no abilities. So the only abilities you're going to get are from summoners. Interesting. But monsters have no abilities. This is a tough one. This is a tough one because it really levels the playing field and really comes down to what you pick here as your summoner. I think we're going to go this direction. We're gonna go like sea monster, and then just go with a ton of like range that we can go with here. Well, he's not flying, so yeah, he's got faster speed than everybody else. I think we go with Captain's Ghost instead. And then what we got left? We still got some left, so that's okay. And now we got 3 left. So it's probably we're gonna have to go with Enchanted Pixie here, and then we can grab the chicken. Yep, and look, he went with this exact same thing, so it makes sense, for something like this where monsters lose abilities like this. This is a good way to be able to get that back. But interesting enough, he went with the gelatinous cube to start things off, and went with a lot of ranged. So that's going to be, this might actually be kind of tough lineup to beat here, guys. I don't think I'm going to win this one. Yeah, this is going to be really tough. I don't think that we're going to win this. Yowza. Yep, just too much front line for me. But the chicken comes through. That was a good match. Monsters have enrage, and monsters lose the sneak and snipe. So no sneak and snipe, and they got enrage, and we don't got a lot of option. So it's you know, I'm gonna assume that the person's probably going to play this, so I could go with this, or we could do something off the cuff and do like a dragon summoner, and go with plus this, and maybe we'll do that. Maybe we will do that. Because we got some decent dragon cards. We got some decent dragon cards. Not the best ones, but some decent ones. Actually, maybe we want to go with Kraken in the front instead. The Kraken. Oh, wait. Actually, no. We can go with both. We'll leave. Let's. Oops. There we go. That's a better way. Captain's Ghost. Or do we want to? No, we want to have. We need a little bit more range. We need another range, a good ranged in here. Water Elemental, yes. And do we switch something out for Captain's Ghost? I don't think so. Actually, maybe we do. We're going to switch this guy out, and we're going to put the Crustacean King there, and then get some smaller ranged guys going. Maybe Cyclops or Giant Squid. Let's go with Cyclops. Oh, Cyclops puts us over, so we can only do 5. So let's go with Giant Squid, I think. What do I think about current land prices? It's skyrocketed in front of my eyes. I'm still considering if it's worth investing in one. Sadly, I wasn't around at release. Yeah, you know, the land plots I think are going to be a whole game changer for Splinterlands in the long term. In the short term, they actually get you a lot of good daily SPS increase in your allocation. So that's something to take in consideration. So it may be worth it at this point to still get them. Now, your ROI on something like that is still going to be pretty far out, but I think that there's a lot of bonus there. Mr. Stache, is there any other NFT game worth playing? I mean, there's tons of them, man. There's tons of games. I play them every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So if you want to know, in particular on the Thursday stream, we rotate games on Thursdays. Wednesdays is always Splinterlands for right now, but Thursdays I rotate different games. And if you go look at my YouTube channel or any of my past streams here on Twitch, you can see the Secret Agent Stache show on Thursday, and we do a bunch of different games then. And so definitely something you want to check out. Gods Unchained is a great one. Blankos is another one we play a lot on the stream with the community. Damn, I'm just eating through this dude's lineup like nothing, like butter. They finally took out the Kraken. The Kraken! Release the Kraken! I did. I released it on this guy. Wow, everything is missing. There we go. Like, finally, get that guy down. Get him down. All right, that was a good match. No, I'm definitely answering anything on Twitch too. So if you're commenting on Twitch, I'm seeing the stuff on Twitch. So if you're over on Twitch, I'm watching all the comments over there as well. Yeah, exactly. So when it comes to the plots, guys, you got consideration. There's a lot of things there to take that in consideration for those Splinterlands plots. But yeah, if you guys are on Twitch or you're on Theta or you're on YouTube, I'm watching all of your comments and I can see everything. Sometimes it's just hard to get back and reply to everybody though. Just keep that in mind. No abilities. Everyone has a divine shield. Let LFG. So this is another one of those hard ones, man. I'm always a little bit like which direction do I go here? Maybe we go with Mylar and see how that works for us. And just go with some big guys. You know? Like, boom. And I don't know. We got what, 5 left? So we could do like one of my faves here is Earth Elemental. And then we got 2. So we could go with Goblin, or we could go with Chimera Princess. Both those would be okay. Let's go with the Princess. Going with the Princess. I don't know how this will work out. We'll see. Yeah, see, he's got a lot of good backline there. But hopefully with Thorns, I'll be able to crush this guy on this. Oof. All right, we just got to get this first guy down. Ooh, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Dang it, that was close. Good, that was a good match. Yeah, it's just I didn't have enough in the back line there and put something up front that was a little too big. Got time for a couple more matches. NFT games are usually profitable just for 2 weeks. I don't know why you would think that's the case there, Serious Trick. But I've been playing Splinterlands for a long time, and it's been very profitable for me. Same thing with Gods Unchained, and Blankos is getting better and better. Axie Infinity has been profitable forever, for well over the last couple of years. So I would say any of these things. Big Time is going to be cool. I think I did a little bit of a preview on it already, and I think that it's just going to be a while till it comes out. Now here's one of those things where it really pays to have a different summoner. So the Earthquake rule here, where like all non-flying creatures get 2 damage, having this summoner right here is clutch, which makes it able for everything to have flying, which is great. And we have 30 mana to work with, so that's a pretty good mana pool here. So that's good. Oof, no, we don't want to go that big. Actually, maybe we're gonna go with this guy and see. I don't use dragon cards that often, even when I use the dragon summoners. But maybe in this case it'll make sense. We need to go with a few smaller cards here. Wait, is Wave Runner? Wave Runner is a reach card, so I gotta put it right here. And don't forget the chicken. So yeah, Evan, that's a great point. How can you make money with Gods Unchained when you can't forge cards? So you're right. Right now you can't. So it is kind of the whole play to earn, but you can still earn the cards and get them all ready for when the forge is going to be opened back up, because they're going to open up pretty soon here. They're getting ready to launch their new set, and I know that around that time is when the team has always said that they were going to relaunch that forge. So they're gonna release the Gods token too around that time. So it's definitely going to be a lot coming all at once. So I would say play the game now. It's free to play, so I mean, what does it hurt? And it's a great game. So I don't play these games just to earn money. I mean, the money is bonus. I play them because I actually enjoy them. There are some games I'm like, okay, well, I'll play this because the returns are good, but yeah, some of those they come and go pretty quickly. Like Crypto Blaze was one of those, right? So their economy and system went very fast, and it was gone. Dang, man, I just got clobbered on this. Earthquake did not help me to stay afloat here. Wow, GG's on that one, CWQ. That was good. So what's the point of potions at this point? I mean, there's no point in potions right now, but for the next set there will be. And then I mean, you can still buy packs on the secondary market, which is good. But also too, there are quest potions, so the quest potions definitely help. You know, quest potions can definitely be a good option. So yeah, serious trick, man. I talk all about like getting started with NFT games and what the best games are, and answer those types of questions on the Thursday stream. So come back tomorrow for the Secret Agent Stash show, and we can talk more about that. I'm going to do one more battle here, and then it's going to be the end of the stream. It's going to be the end of the stream there. Dislock, thank you so much for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Only commons and rares, range always hit their target. All right, this is a hard one as well. Only commons and rares, ranged always hits their target. So I think we go with Mimosa Nightshade for this one. Maybe we go with our good old friend there. Really need something good in the second position here. I'm trying to find something that's going to be workable. Not a ton of option. Maybe we can get Sandworm in there. Hey, Mr. Cuddles. I see Mr. Cuddles just contributed some DEC to the guild. Welcome to the guild, Mr. Cuddles, and thanks for the contribution. We still got quite a bit to work with. I think we need to get, yeah, some snipe in there. And let's see what options we got here. Oof, not a lot of options when it comes to this. All right, let's see how this works. I don't know how this is going to work. We'll see. Oh, and they went with the exact same summoner. So man, it's gonna be probably a hard fought battle here, depending on what they came with and what I'm coming with. Oof, and they got a lot of good cards. So this is definitely an OG player right here who is coming with it. Like leveled up cards well beyond mine. Eek. A lot of status updates for here for everybody here. Dang. Even with my speed, that wasn't enough to, yeah, wow. Not even enough to take one of their cards out. That is a solid ass lineup right there, man. Holy crap. Well, hate to end on a loss there. Maybe we'll go one more match. I've been getting kind of smashed on here the last couple of matches. Melees can attack from any position, and monsters don't have any armor and do not get armor from abilities or summon or bust. So no armor. Monsters can attack from any position. All right. Well, this is a job for Yoden. Yoden Foshozen. Game economics. You battled for about 45 minutes. How much did you earn today? Let me see. So I earned, I don't know, like around 180 or so DEC. And then I haven't done my daily quest today, so that would be usually factored in. Usually during my hour or so of gameplay, I'll be doing my daily quest, so whatever I get from that too. So I mean, it depends on what the price of DEC is right now. I'm not really sure. But like I said, you know, if your main goal with NFT games is just like, I'm gonna earn a ton of money, I don't care what game I'm playing, as long as I'm earning the max amount of money. Like, that's not why I do this. I actually enjoy playing Splinterlands. I mean, and the fact that I can also earn some money. It's not like, oh my God, I'm earning tons and tons of money. But like I said, over time with Splinterlands, it's not how much you earn per hour. It's really how much you're earning over a set amount of time. So you can't think of it like, okay, well, if you don't earn X amount per hour, it's not like Axie Infinity where, you know, it's all based on SLP earnings, and SLP is the main way of earning in the game. So as I talked about earlier, there are multiple avenues for earning in this game. All right, who do we put up front here? We can go here. We definitely want to do a lot of melee, but we also want to get some ranged going in there too. And get some of that good Jotun range. Don't have a ton of great options for ranged here, but we're going to fill out the rest of the back line with our ranged. Actually, oh no, we already did Jotun, so that's fine. Ooh. Man, a lot of good players on right now. They must know that I'm on stream. So we went with the same lineup, but you can see because his is leveled up to level 2, he has 1 more health than I do, which is kind of important. But I have blast on all my creatures, so that might help here in the end. Whew. Man, just kind of eating through my lineup. Like, no doubt. But I think we got to win on this one. Yep. Boom. Stache win. Got to end it on a win, right? Come on. Got to end it on a win, man. It's so annoying when MFers are yapping away and waste all the time for picking cards. That's me, I guess. You know what? Pick your cards. Yeah, calm down, Alex. So yeah, I mean, you know, I want to try and interact with you guys, not just sit here and just play and say nothing. So I'm trying to keep on chat. But thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of the NFT Game Grind, playing Splinterlands every Wednesday, grinding our guild, building it up, trying to get to a point where, you know, we can do some guild brawls. That's what I'm excited for. I've never done a guild brawl before, so that's what we're trying to work towards in the guild. So welcome to the new members today, and we'll see you guys next week for another episode.